Today, we check in at our hotel and we are looking through the practical lens as we dive into something truly remarkable: the 7 Powerful Coaching Hacks, a book on how LEGO Serious Play transforms one-to-one coachings. And today, we have 2 guests joining us. Please welcome Anna Kandler from Germany and Taverna from Switzerland. 2 facilitators who met about 400 kilometers apart and created something powerful together. A book that bridges 2 worlds, coaching and LEGO Serious Play. Together we explore how building with bricks becomes magic when words fail. How these 7 coaching hacks work online and offline, and why Anna and Angela literally coached each other with their own methods. Let's step inside and take a closer look. Welcome to the Bricks Boutique Hotel.
Okay, hello everyone. Well, first of all, my colleague Matthias, hi.
Hello.
And we have guests in our next episode, and our guests are Anna Kandler,
Hi.
and Angela Taverna, and they are guests because I'm going to show this now in a camera, but we'll mention that, of course, for listeners as well. They wrote together a book, which indeed is called The 7 Powerful Coaching Hacks, of course, using the LEGO Serious Play method. And we like to have a conversation with them about the book, about those 7 hacks, and a little bit of background. And therefore, we have a couple of questions. We make it as interactive as possible with each other. And I think that will do for the introduction. Matthias?
Absolutely. I'm happy that we have questions this time.
Yes. We did some preparation. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let's get Anna and Angela in the podcast. If I may, the both of you ladies, what about this book? Why this book? Share with us a little bit of the background of your ideas of how you came to write together. Also, I think meet together, because one of you is in Switzerland, the other one's in Germany. So how did that happen?
Anna, will
That's
you
a good
begin?
question.
The question is very good because it has many layers, you know. It's one is the interest of coaching and LEGO Serious Play to bring it together. The other is Switzerland and Germany to make the end meet, and the other is the passion for both, for the project to write a book together, Anna and me, also to make these 2 worlds meet, as in coaching, as in LEGO Serious Play. And I think, Anna, we met 2 years ago. Is it possible?
Yeah, I
Something
think
like
so.
this.
2023, I think. I was searching for LEGO Serious Play workshop, and so I found Angela,
Yeah.
and so we meet. I think
We
it was
met.
so. We met, and I think it was so. I wrote you an email, and a few minutes later, we had an online meeting, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we clicked.
That's it.
We clicked right
Yes.
away. 400 to 600 kilometers far away, but there was a connection, an instant connection, and we, I think, as we met in Frankfurt to our workshop Ikigai, we
Ikigai,
had
yeah.
also an understanding of LEGO Serious Play is possible in coaching, and we have to do together something in of our own. And then Michelle came to the play. You came in and made the proposal. So write a book. If you think you have an idea, write a book. So okay, we write a book, and then it's
Exactly.
all is history. Michelle, we had an idea at the beginning of 2025, and
Yeah.
then in June 2025, you had the manuscript. You received the
Okay. Yeah.
manuscript in German, and then it's all history from there. Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember it
I
was
didn't know
Frankfurt.
that. I didn't know that you planned this session, this podcast session, so long. With them making them writing a book and then inviting them afterwards. Like, that's pretty good, Michelle. Wow.
Matthias, you know, good things need time, and it's
Absolutely.
like wine. I know you're a little bit into champagne. Really good things need time. So yeah. But we're there, and indeed, I remember it was Frankfurt, as the kind of workshops that led to also the community meeting that we had in Frankfurt. Yeah. Wow. Oh, that was okay. There you see, if people meet each other and it connects and there are ideas, and that's great. So 7 powerful hacks for coaching. What is a bit of the hacks? Of course, I know the book, and I know there are 7 topics in it that you can use for coaching, and there are 7 workshop designs in it, where literally a coach or a really good facilitator can work with participants, coachees, on that specific topic. Can you walk us through the 7 topics, or mention something short about it, Matthias?
May I just, before we jump into that, I would love to ask one question up front.
Okay.
Because Lego Serious Play usually is a technique for groups and teams, right? Where you have several people. So I wonder why it's a good idea to combine coaching, where people usually are alone. Well, you have group coachings as well, but I think about coaching with single person and Lego Serious Play. Why would you love to combine that? What did you bring there?
Yeah, that's a good question. And we sometimes, the situation. There is a coachee, and he cannot put his issues into words. Yeah, that situation. Yeah. And here we use Lego Serious Play, and he can build his issues and don't need words for that. Yeah, and that's the magic. That's it. Why it's so powerful to use Lego Serious Play in one-to-one coaching sessions.
You give them that reflection time, just to build.
Yes.
And yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
You have also other material in coachings. We have drawings, we have images, we have also other bricks, not only Lego Serious Play. We have also figures to make systemische Aufstellungen. So you have a lot of material, a lot of methods, and this is one tangible method, because you can build something and you can change something. It's not built to stay in this shape or form. You may see what's the issue in this building, in this model, and you can change it. You can easily change one brick, and then the problem is solved. So on the model, and so on the model it's solved.
Model.
And so
Exactly.
yes,
Yeah.
more you have more possibilities to make to change the perspective of the model. You can change the perspective. You can change a brick. You can you have so many possibilities. You have so many approaches to a solution, to a situation, and also to the sensory channel of the coachee with the bricks.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So back to kind of my question, also to give our viewers and listeners a bit of an insight. So, what are these 7 topics about? Those 7 hacks This is a little test. Let's see if you know them.
First of all, we had a little bit of a problem to make only 7 methods, okay? But we had a restriction from you, Michelle.
Really?
Yes, I may remember your words. Use the number 7, you know? You
I
remember
did.
this?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And we had a little problem to make only 7, but in the course, in the process of this book, we had to approach the number 7. We had to approach also the restrictions, the limitations, and I think we did a good job to make only 7 methods, which you can use isolated, one by one, and also all together to make a whole journey with the coachee. And on
Right.
top of this, Michelle, as you know, 600 kilometers between Anna and me, we also built all these methods one by one to each other, and we coached each other in
really?
this way.
Yeah.
Yes, this was I think this bonding between Anna and me. So we look at each other virtually, and we know what we're thinking. And this is great, because this is not only a coaching Lego series playbook, this is also a process you can do online, remote with a coachee. And I think this is the biggest win of this book.
So like the English say, you were drinking your own champagne.
Yeah, okay.
No, that's the expression, right? When you're using the same the stuff that you're preaching,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
or walk the talk, but I prefer that you drink your own champagne.
Yeah, walk the talk.
Yeah.
I think this is the right sentence.
Yep.
Walk the talk. Yeah. Mhm.
Walk
Yeah.
the talk.
Anna,
Yeah.
your
That's
opinion.
it. Yeah.
This-
Yeah.
Drink your own
That's
champagne.
I'm with you, Angela. And it's as we do the hacks to each other, and you felt the magic. Yeah, you felt the magic, and we're so far apart from each other, but so near together. Yeah, that's magic. Yeah, I can't find another word. And yeah, I think that's a really good thing. Yeah, to do that with the Lego Serious Play, to do it online, to do it in person. Yeah, it's all fine, and
Okay.
the hacks work. The hacks
Right.
work. I think, Angela, we did
Yeah.
some good work together. Yeah.
Yes, I think we can be really, really proud of us to
Yeah.
do this, and to do this on remote. We never met once. Huh? Yes, but the 7 steps you asking for, you
Yeah.
begin at the begin and you end at the end. Okay, but in
I have
between
them.
there are
I have
many
them.
resources. Genau. There are many resources. There are many questions about your beliefs, about your values, about your strength, about your issues, about your feelings, all in between. And from the coach's perspective, it may also have the one or other Wiederholung,
Repetition.
they may seem the same, but dive into and make those models and talk about, reflect about, and do it. There are all all isolated steps, so it's known
Okay.
twice. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that our listeners are eager to know how the 7 hacks are called. If you want to share that with us.
Yeah,
of
indeed. Let me help them out a bit, because it was a bit of a trick question, and well, we like a joke, but help them out. So of course we do the build, where a part of that is also skills building. so that coachees also have an awareness of, how to work with these bricks, give them meaning, create metaphors and stuff like that. Then there is the step of move, and partly movement, and the step of recognizing, and there is a step of deciding, to decide. There is a hack which is called motivate. There's one that is called establish. And then the last one is to strengthen yourself and the ideas or whatever you're working with. So these are the 7 described in the book, in the practical guide. Leading to a question, if you reflect on those 7, and you said, you work your way through and you exchange on both sides to literally also feel about what the ideas and what you've written, which one was for the both of you kind of the most challenging one to describe, or maybe to build upon, or make the right questions? Do you have a reflection on that?
I think it was recognize, and this was really difficult to find the right questions because it's a really big thing, yeah, and it's about to find your inner beliefs, and so you have to be aware of which question you're asking, because there are some moments, how can we say, they're really difficult online. Sometimes the coachee needs, with this issue, some personal help. And this was the difficulty, I think, to find the right questions to take care of the coachee also. Yeah.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Angela,
Inner
agreeing?
beliefs, I
Maybe
think, yeah.
another.
Agreeing with Anna, and I was the one who had to build this model, and
Yeah.
I remember Anna telling me what to do or making those questions, and me myself and I looking at those bricks and thinking, oh, okay, there we are going now there, and but also to recognize my inner beliefs and make it in one sentence, do it in one sentence, to make the essence of my beliefs in about 40, 50 bricks, and to see my Weltbild, so my imagination of the world and what means the world, what are my values. And I was flashed, Anna, are you really making this with me? Yeah, I'm coaching since 2007, and Anna comes making those questions, and I am building my beliefs and my Weltbild in about 40 bricks. This is flabbergasting,
Right,
so this is my
right.
Yeah.
Okay, Matthias, we should do this exercise as well one time.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, one time.
Wonderful.
But not now, because it's difficult. No, the thing is, it's difficult now in the podcast, right? So that's why I'm saying
afterwards, and actually, we meet in 2 weeks, which is irrelevant for this podcast. But hey, let's do a little bit of building. I bring the book.
Matthias brings the champagne, so it's okay.
Okay, and he absolutely, yeah.
That's not an issue at all.
What I also, of course, read, when you sent me the manuscript, is that the building exercises are, I felt at the beginning, are kind of relatively short. Literally sometimes a few minutes. And we talked a little bit about it, but why is that? Why do you give people, like maybe only 2 or 3 minutes to build a little model, and let's say not 8 minutes, or where they have a lot of time to build and to reflect? Is there some thinking about it, maybe out of the experience that of course that you have as well? Short building time.
Yeah, because you have to let your hands work. And if you spend more time in building your issues with bricks, your, how do you say, Verstand is getting in,
Brain
and
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
brain, yeah. And that's not what should happen. Yeah, you only let your hands work without your mind.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's literally,
yeah,
a bit of the time pressure that forces your coachee not to start thinking and then building what they
yes,
think, but literally
that's
start
it.
building. And all right, yeah, good, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you have to build what you feel, yeah, and
Yeah.
not what you're thinking. That's it, yeah. And Angela, I don't know how long is it till your mind gets in? It's only a few minutes, yeah? Yeah,
only a few minutes,
I
and
think,
I
yeah,
think the mind should kick in afterwards when we are talking,
yeah,
when we are reflecting together, when the
yes,
when the coaching in it begins. So
yes.
the other questions which are yeah, which are also essential to get to your truth, I think. But
Right.
the
Yeah,
building, it's done in few minutes.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
roughly if I understand correctly, so you are asking a question like build your values and how you see the world, and you give them like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, three
Okay.
Yeah.
minutes at,
Yeah.
at most.
Okay. Not even 4. Right. 3 minutes. Wow. Okay. Got it. So
Okay.
yeah, you're really
Yeah.
in a hurry.
It's really
Okay, that's cool.
intuitive because you know how you imagine your world. You know it intuitively. You
Yeah.
don't have to think about, make a plan, lay it out, and then build. So
Mhm.
you are living in your world. You know your world better than me. So let's go there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So
Okay.
so you really force them to switch off the brains. That's what you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah.
I
What did
would
you write?
really
Oh, sorry,
see.
Matthias. Yeah.
I
You had a
would I would
question.
really love to see an example of how this works. Would this be possible,
Yeah, you
Michelle?
did.
Okay, let's
You
do
have
that first
asked.
because I have one more question indeed. Yeah.
Well, then
Okay.
go with the question.
Well,
Of course.
first a question, then.
Sure.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Because one of the things, of course, when writing something is who is or who do you feel or hope is your audience? So who are you writing this book for? Is it? I could imagine for coaches, but can also facilitator use it? If anyone is interested in the book, would it be a good idea that they try to do it, or is there a kind of a precondition? So who's your audience?
Published in your it's published by you, Michelle. So I hope,
I
or we
know.
hope that some we hope some facilitator will buy this book and make some methods with their coachees or participants, but also coaches who are willing and also eager to go with other material than drawings or images or pictures, and I think it's really feasible for both of those target groups to make some experience with this and also to improve those methods. So
Yeah.
these are also these are only proposals, the questions, the methods, the steps in it, and I think every coach has his own writing, his own footprints, his own fingerprint, and this is okay for us. It's not a Bible, it's only a proposal to
Yeah.
make better, to make the coaching process better for them, not for us, Anna. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. So if I may add, because I also say it a lot of times, also when I do trainings, is that this Lego Series Play method is a fantastic tool also for coaches next to the instruments and the tools and the methods they already use. and I already explained something at the beginning of the podcast on that one. But a coach is for me, and I definitely want to say that it's a profession. So it means that facilitators who buy the book or use coaching techniques do it as a facilitator, or make sure that in a way you become a professional coach with some training or education or whatever you need. But there is a difference between the coaching and the facilitating, and also the other way around. If you are a professional coach, that doesn't mean that it is, easy to play with Lego Serious Play. It's not a toy. It's bricks, and they get a lot of meaning from your coachee, and before you know it, you're also a kind of stuck when you have no awareness of the tactile approach and the effect of Lego Serious Play it can have on people. So on both sides, that's literally something that I say very often. Take yourself serious, certainly take your audience serious. As a coach, in a profession, or as a facilitator of the Lego Serious Play method. And literally this book, I feel when I read it and you had your ideas and I had the first kind of manuscript, I felt like, yes, it addresses both sides, because with the hacks, it brings things to the table that either as a coach you can take further and get a little bit more depth in it or broaden it or whatever it needs. And as a facilitator, it brings so much insights for the coachee to take a next step, whatever that step is or what is needed. And that is what I really like myself about the book, is that it addresses in such a great and kind of easy way, not easy in a way of to guide people through the process, but in an easy way, it addresses things and it brings it to the table, which helps the coachee definitely a step forward. So this was a little bit of commercial talk to bring the book forward, but I really believe it, and that's why I also published it.
Thank you.
Matthias, you had a question.
How does
about
this work?
Something showing. Remember that?
I wanna do an example.
Oh, okay.
How does this work?
So,
Well,
ladies,
okay, Anna.
example.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Before starting the podcast, Angela and me had an exercise for Michelle and Matthias. They were doing one hack from our book, and it's the hack Navigate Your Happiness. And they have to build models. Michelle had to build the model from his prospective happiness, I think, the happiness in future, in the next few days or one day or something like that. And he built a model from what will make him happy in future. Matthias built a model from a moment of happiness in the last few days.
Right.
Retrospective. Yeah. Let's see what the models are telling us. Who wants to start?
Future or with the past?
Are we doing the future and then look back and stuff like that?
Okay.
So this is very exciting for all the listeners who have no video or whatever images, because I'm now trying to explain to you what I just built. So I built on a little plate, and there are some different color green bricks, which in a way align to my other business. Sorry for that. In a little tower, so it goes up. And on that little tower, there is that little brick that can turn. So it moves around, kind of like a windmill, but that on a horizontal way. And on that, there's a little minifigure. There's a flag, and there's a little flower. And the minifigure represents me. The flag is like really that moment of happiness. And of course, the flower, just a kind of emphasizes that. On the side, there is a orange brick, which has something to do with the country I'm coming from. Yeah. So, what does it represent? Actually, Anna, I cheated a little bit in terms of the moment I was reflecting on will happen at the end of the month. So a little bit further away. But the joy of the preparation and thinking about that moment at the end of the month, that is actually completely there now until the end of the month and hopefully a bit afterwards, because I'm going to visit in Bristol, South England, the very, very, very spectacular musical, The Greatest Showman on Earth. And whatever you think of musicals, it's up to you. But I love that musical. I love the story behind it, which is a lot about imagination. I love the music. It's very energizing. And I think I will be there with a bit of family. I think we're going to have 2.5 hours, something like that, hopefully, of complete arousement and joy and fun and singing and clapping and magic. So that's my little model. And it's like I said, I already enjoying thinking about it, preparing about it, and certainly gonna experience it. Thank you for that little exercise.
Yeah.
Michelle, which resources are strong in this model? Which resources of yours are strong in this model?
What do you mean with exactly resources? But auf Deutsch?
Something you Ressourcen, and in which resources are donating you energy to go for it, to go for this moment?
Well, that's maybe not so much in the model and in what it brings. Well, it's always in the model. Sometimes you have to search for it. It's literally the story, the engagement of the people, the joy. It's literally the energy that in that little tower I built is lifting me up. And not only in that moment, because that's going to be a crazy moment, I'm quite sure. But literally the preparation. If I think about the songs, if I think about the music, if I think about the story and stuff like that, it lifts me up. It energizes me. That's that's the resource.
I see not only the passion for music, I also hear to be together with your family, to do together something with your family and enjoy those moments. I think this is a very big resource of yours, that I have the strength. Yes.
It is. It's not something, certainly, on a business level, I kind of talk or show a lot. But the people who know me, they know the importance of my family. Yes.
Exactly. And so this is a resource. This is where your energy comes from. This is what lifts you up, literally, because we see you lifted up on this model. No, on the model.
Yes, I know.
On the model. Exactly. And so I think this, if you can put this resource also in other projects, and I know you do, but in the coaching process, now we go search for these resources and bring those resources in other projects, in other processes, together with a coachee. And there is where the other methods comes in move and inner beliefs and all of this. And as you can see, you have to search for these resources, but they are there. They are there. And absolutely. So music is a big resource of yours. I know you are also listening music while you are driving your car. I know.
Yes.
I know.
You remember.
And these are resources, and these are strengths. These are where your energy comes from, and they are big and you have to take this to make another, to bring it in other projects or in other processes. Yeah. And now,
So
Anna, you
that's
go.
my
Yeah.
5 minutes of
Sorry.
free coaching, Matthias. You see?
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Not
Now
bad.
you
And this,
now you're wrong.
and this is why you made them write a book. Now I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
And for
And now
everyone
Anna
who's
may-
only listening, I think it's important to tell how Michel looks like. And you can see a bright smile in his face while he's telling his moment of happiness. Yeah, look, he's really happy now. Mhm.
Wonderful.
Now, Anna, you
Wonderful.
go through
On the
with
couch now.
Matthias.
What, Angela?
And Anna, you go through with Matthias now.
So yeah. Okay, Matthias, it's your turn. Tell us about your model, moment of happiness in the past.
Okay, so this was quite easy because this was a situation that just happened yesterday. So what we see here is a complex model. There's a lot of bricks and lots of colors, and there is not really a meaning. It only shows that it's a complex situation. That's the most part of it. And there were three little bricks, and this is showing Kerstin Müller, Tobias Eichelpasch, and myself. And we've been on a stage yesterday, and the complex situation was it was an event with 1,000 people, and we made them all do Lego Serious Play. Here is this was all embedded in a story, so this is why there is a huge figure which is looking down on us. So this describes the story, how it was embedded, and there is another brick which has the same size as us with an eye, and this represents the 1,000 people who are looking down, more or less down on us. Right? They've been. If you want to see it, if you compare it to the stage, of course the stage is higher, but still it feels like that they are looking down on us if you're at the stage. And this was it was unbelievable because I love to be on a stage, but it's not that being on the stage per se is the great thing, but being on a stage and sharing things which are important, which I think are important. This is what is really amazing for me. This is what I love.
Oh, nice.
Questions to the model?
Well, maybe the same question, you know?
Yeah.
It's not you who are coaching.
Oh, sorry.
They're coaching.
He can also, because he has the book and he read the book. Same question. Which
Same question,
resources are you seeing there? Yeah.
Well, so it's the. In fact, that's what I just shared, right? So being on the stage and sharing things which I think are important, which might inspire people, which might bring them forward. This is one thing that I really love to do, and not being there with others is one thing, and especially with these two guys, so with Kerstin and Tobias, because we're really, if we are doing something together, this is really it's joy, it's pleasure, and we try to conquer the world. It sounds a bit big, but still, I mean, come on, a workshop with 1,000 people. I don't know if someone ever did that. So
it's great. It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
yeah.
I can imagine the kick you get out of it. So yeah.
Yeah.
And we also see some inner beliefs, Matthias. You shared with us your inner beliefs, because I think I might think that sharing is a belief of yours, to share something good with others.
Yeah.
So this is a belief.
Absolutely.
This is not only a resource, this is a belief to make the world better, to make those people, to enable those people, to empower those people to do something with their hands, with their thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think I heard also a belief of cooperation. You are believing in cooperation with good people. Yeah. See? You
absolutely.
See? This is all about a model with 20, 30 bricks. And we dive in. And you know what I mean? So this is coaching.
No, absolutely. And one thing is the reason why I became a trainer, because I want to bring people forward, right? And and as well to cooperate, to work with them, because you can do amazing things on your own, but you can do unbelievable things if you cooperate with other people. That's my firm belief.
Yeah.
Great.
That's a nice quote.
Wonderful. Yeah.
All right.
I can write a book about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it, Matthias? You know.
I said I could write a book about it.
Oh,
Yes, no. Hey,
Yeah.
If I would find an editor, who knows?
okay, let's talk afterwards. All right, so wrapping it a little bit up. Also did this podcast. So Anna, Angela, kind of a last reflection or a remark on our talk, but certainly also on the book and how to move forward. Are you planning workshops? Are you planning other things? Are you planning more books? I don't know.
If we stay with the number 7, there are still 6 things to do for us. Yeah. That's the answer of your question, Michelle.
That's a cool one. Yeah.
Yeah. We will cooperate a long time together, I think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Perhaps one idea is to start some workshops online to bring it out, the 7 coaching hacks. Yeah. Workshops for coaches and facilitator.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
That will be nice, I think.
Any ideas or remarks from your side, Angela?
Yes, I think there is a big potential in not only doing some workshops. I think the workshops are essential to promote the books, but also to bring those worlds closer together, in meaning to make not only workshops, but an educational program for facilitator who want to become coaches, and also in the other world to get but there you are working with this to get your facilitator trainings in Switzerland, in Germany, in all over the world, but I think we have to do a specific program for facilitator who want to become coaches, not only one day. But I think I'm thinking big, I'm always thinking big. Thank you. And so I think 4 to 10 days, so 5 to 10 days program with with facilitator who want to become. So this is a big goal, I know, but I have a book and there are 7 steps described how to get there. So let's make it.
I don't need to say anything more. So let's also talk afterwards. I'm getting busy. I'm getting really busy.
Yeah,
The good thing is I have nothing to do, so that's a good thing.
No, but you don't have to postpone Bristol. So this is the good one.
No, that's not going to happen. Whatever. Even if I have to swim to that island, I'm going to be there.
You're going to be there. Okay.
Yes.
I would love to see that.
Yeah.
And I think we really need to rush off to the reception because people are waiting, as far as I can see over there. So
I think indeed, in our hotel we have to do some other things as well. So it was a pleasure again. Thank you both for joining us, for sharing, for having a really nice conversation with each other. And and do a little bit of promotion for the book, which is available in German and in English. Yes, both languages. Okay, let's wrap it up.
Thank you for having us.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
thank you for checking in at the Brix Boutique Hotel today. If you enjoyed the podcast and want to hear more, subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to explore more of what the Brix Boutique Hotel has to offer, visit our website brixboutiquehotel.com. And remember, there is always a room for you at the Brix Boutique Hotel.